I'm going to narrate along through this video, and I didn't do any editing at all in this entire video. What you see is what you get. I'm going to run the 661 steel, running a 36-inch bar 33 RS chain, and it's a full skip chain also. So this is a ES light bar on this saw. Watch the flex on this bar, and when I'm running it, how much this bar moves and bends and bows and carries on, especially when I start to push the saw. So I'll walk out away from it before I finish cutting. I want to see how that notch is lining up, because this tree needs to land in about a 20-foot left to right area right there is what it needs to do, because I've got some logs laid out for it to land on. But that's what I'm doing. I'll walk out from it and check it and make sure I'm sighted right on it. Notice also it's bright and sunny out. it had been like this all day long. I had been up in the lift working the top out of this tree the whole day. But as this video goes, I really didn't stop the camera at all, except when I moved it around behind it. And within a probably 20-minute time period, watch what the weather does and how bad it changes as this proceeds forward.
What'd you say now?
I said, how tall is it? Have you measured it, or roughly?
That's right around 50 foot right
Okay.
there is where that is.
Yeah.
All right, I'm about to set the tension on the road with the Mini. That's what I'm doing. I'm walking out there to it. But notice the wind start to pick up here and just a little bit what it does. when the wind started blowing and when I was boring that tree, yeah, I could feel it wasn't solid in the middle. I could feel it was doty. And then the wind started picking up like it did. In one part here, it almost blows the tripod slap over. That camera's sitting on a Manfrotto 055 tripod, and that's a heavy tripod too, by the way. And so before I bored the other side, I got to thinking, you know, if the hinge breaks or something, because the tree's leaning over that way, you know, I got a boat there, a fence there. I had not moved the boat yet. And I said, well, I can buy the boat and the fence, or I can move the boat and just buy the fence. That's a brand new fence right down through there too. And I decided I'd just go ahead and move the boat, be on the safe side, not take any chances. I had 3 logs laying in front of this tree for it to land on. I got one big one right in front of it, and I got 2 more smaller ones stacked all the way out to where the top would end up landing on. But the wind just got crazy right here at this time period. And what it was, we just had a storm that was just brewing and was about to come up, and I finally had to kind of quit and let it kind of subside just a little bit. That's the wind right there picking that tripod up, about to blow it over.
Yeah, wait on it just a little bit.
So you see, wind got up bad, and I stopped, let it sit for a little while, and then I decided that I was going to go on and go after it. There was nothing left in the tree, no limbs whatsoever anywhere in it. It was just a spar sticking up, and I need to get this thing on the ground. And so watch when I go to bore with this 661. The longer bars, the ES light bars, I really like them, but they've got some crazy flex to them. See that bar flexing? And it's really easy to throw that chain off. If I like them up to about 30 inches. When you get over 30 inches, I don't like them near as much. I like the light part of it. See, that chain came off right there. So what I do is I just grab the 592 and get the tree with it, but it's got a 32-inch bar on it. So you see me drop starting these saws here. At this point, I was 8 hours on it. I was give slap out. The heat index was like 106, 107. I didn't intend on cutting this tree down that day, but I kept working on it, and I just was not going to leave there till I got it down. And my gas tank in my body was done. I'm telling you, it was all I could do at this point right here to even hardly pick up one of those saws and go with it. I'm going to put this back in slow motion after this voiceover. You notice how high that tree jumped up in the air when it landed on those logs, and how far the tree traveled toward me when it did land. It moved from that stump there forward about a good 10 foot, launching that away.
Look at how far it came off that stump. Yeah. That's 10 foot between that stump.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was rotten. Really?
Right there.
Down there? Oh, that's rotten.
It would have fallen sometime, wouldn't it?
One time or sometime or another. It probably would have took it about 10 more years or so, but it's rotten. I'm gonna cut that stump down a little bit lower for y'all. It ain't sticking up like that. Clean it off. That thing jumped up off the ground. I ain't never seen one jump that high like that. Really? Not like that. I've seen them fly down a hill or fly back that way or something, you know, but not just bounce up. That 6,000 pound log right there, yeah, it actually moved it that away about that far, because it knocked a dent in the ground right there. Heavy tree, man. So it all cleaned up pretty good. All I gotta do is load that big butt cut right there. You can see what it looks like after everything's done. Get a little rain on it, run a mower over it, get these leaves chopped up, be good. So I'm gonna show y'all how big this dude is right here. Those who follow me on Instagram have already seen this. See that 6 foot 6 inches diameter of a heck of a tree.